Back in, I think in the beginning of 2023, a friend of mine was watching a lot of TikToks about graffiti, and then he made me like wanted to do that as well. And then he found like a shop, like a little bit far away from our houses, from our home. And then he said like, let's go to that shop and buy some things to do graffiti. We're not like the normal things were like some pens that could do the same thing. Okay, so me and my friend combined to go to that shop. So we went to that shop. We went to the shop. Okay, it was really nice. He bought a black pen and I bought a red pen. And afterwards, it started all the things we graffitied. Like we made graffiti on like on a lamp posts, on like lamp posts. I did like on his interest of his apartment. He did on my interest of my apartment. I did on my interest of my apartment, like the lobby. You got what I mean? I did even in a bus station. You got what I mean? Like in the floor, in a lot of places, literally in a lot of places. And then what was one day, because I did on the lobby, the interest of my own apartment, and he did as well. My mom, I think my parents, but especially my mom, noticed that. So she took off our pens, and then we couldn't do more, blah blah blah, proposedi, that's it. But when I look back, I'm like, the only reason why I did that, and the only reason why me and my friend did that, was because we were like lost. We had no direction. We had nothing to actually do. That we're just like dumb young people, dumb young boys, just doing some random things, you know, which I know that a lot of people, young people, used to do. And I know like a lot of people when they are young, they tend to do that. But the truth is, if I didn't have found the direction, like the purpose, I would be doing the same things or even worse things, probably worse things right now. But since like I was 14 years old, this is not happening anymore because I found the purpose, I found the direction, so I'm not lost anymore. So I'm going to teach you in this video how can you not be lost, and I promise like in 3 days or even in a day, basically in a day you can achieve this. And what you're going to achieve, as is in the title, as I already said, is to not be lost, to find the direction. Okay, so in this video I'm going to teach you, because I know that being lost, it's not beneficial to your life. Basically when you don't find the direction, think especially as a man, like you're losing your life. You're not using properly your time, the time you have on your life, you understand? So the first thing is changing the mentality, like a mentality of wanting to change. So I remember that when I started self-improvement, I started learning about self-improvement, I remember that I was really interested. I wanted to change, I wanted to improve, I wanted to like learn more about that. I was really interested. I was not like, yeah, interesting, bye, back to watching TV. Not watching TV, but was an example, you got me? Like, I was really interested on that. So this is really important that you do that, okay? And if you're watching this video, it's already a sign that you're doing that. Because a lot of people are lost, that's the truth. But not a lot of people try to find to find a solution to not being lost. A lot of people are just like, I'm lost, what can I do? That's it. They just go back to playing video games, and they take a lot of time. So sometimes I think there's even people that never find, which is like terrible. Like, who wants that? You got what I mean? So having that mentality to wanting to change, and that's what I had. That's why I was so interested. I wanted to just learn more about it, to improve, okay, find a direction, blah blah blah. And then I found something fast. I could found, like maybe it took some days, but I could found because I was interested on that. And as I always said, it's a sign that you're having that watching this video, okay? And I really promise with this video you're going to, I'm certain that you're going to not be lost after watching this video, unless you don't take action, of course, okay? So even to another things in life, that is really important that you just be interested and have the mentality of wanting to improve. Because you could watch this video, think about it, you could watch this video and don't have that interest to improve and nothing will happen, okay? So this is really important. The second thing is find until you find. Basically, I remember that I was really interested, and because of that, I started to be interested in things, trying to find a new thing, wanted to improve whatever. And then I found something which was like making music. Imagine, basically what I did was beats. Then imagine basically a song that you know, a famous song, for example, without the lyrics. That was what I was doing, so you can understand what I'm trying to explain. And I remember that I wanted as well to be an artist and be proper famous and blah blah blah. But I knew that I could start making money selling the beats to some websites, because some people would like to buy. Sorry, like to buy because it's not that easy to make. You have to be like really good to make a good one. So some people just buy and just make their song with that beat. You understand? So that's what I started doing. I think I did like for like 5 or 6 months. So like I was really like interested in that, improving a lot, and I got to a point that I could really do some good beats. I did some musics, some songs, even with a friend of mine. It's just not bad. Like I could be like professional, like edit like the voice and use how it is. I forgot that thing, but like that thing that they use is fuck. How did I forgot? Um, Autotune. Yeah, I even put autotune as well, and from my experience, like autotune doesn't change that much. Can help you, but you can't exaggerate, because it's not that the music is going to like be, your voice going to be super good. Is that the music is going to be really worse. I know I did a lot of things, and yeah, what happened? I was not lost. But then what happened is that I've changed some ideas, so I into dropshipping just more for the sake of making money, because I want to make money. I thought that dropshipping could make a fuck ton of money, and what I was doing back then, which was making beats, selling beats, I couldn't make a fuck ton of money. So I changed to that, even though I didn't really like it. So it was quite a problem. And I remember that I was watching a YouTuber, and he said like, you need to have a social media. No matter what you're doing, you need to have a social media. You need to be posted at least once a week. So I started doing it before I've quit drop shipping. And I think my father found that, and because we had a lot of problems, how can technical problems, like problems that you have to sell, but there is a law that says that no, you have to do something. I think our country is a bit more stricted with that. I don't know. I don't remember exactly my parents and I don't know, my father and the father of my friend know a little bit more, so I was doing it together with a friend of mine. But then what happened is that my parents were like, okay, no, that's not going to happen. There is a lot of problems. Why don't you change YouTube, because you actually like it, and they were saying like, you like more, you can make money with that. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. And the truth is, I was already and knew before, but I didn't want to quit straight away drop shipping. And the reason is because I was doing like for 5-6 months, like a lot time, as I did with making beats, music. So like you invest a lot of time. I even bought a course, a lot of money, more than 200. So I invested a lot. So I didn't want to lose all that time, but I ended up losing. Maybe not, because I found what I wanted. So that was really something that happened, is an experience. But the truth is, but something that is really interesting is that when I was doing music, I was not lost, because I was like, okay, this is the thing that I'm going to do, blah, 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 invest in time. Changed to drop shipping. Thought again that was the thing that I wanted to do, the thing that I'm going to make money with. So I was not lost as well. When I changed to YouTube, of course, I'm not lost. So it's not about like you have to find certain way the right thing. No, you just have to try. You just have to try things, and maybe you're going to think, oh, this is going to be the thing, but maybe it's not going to be. Maybe it is going to be. You don't know, but you just have to try to find something. Or I remember that at the time, like I just look at the wall and was thinking what I want to do, and this can give you some ideas, because a lot of people don't spend time thinking. They're always listening to music, doing something, watching something, sleeping on the bathroom. They're not like sometimes just look at the wall, thinking, journaling. They're always just distracting their brain. So of course they don't find nothing. Okay, so try to find something, try a lot of things, and maybe you're going to be like, oh, I really want to do this thing, and then you're not going to be lost anymore. And as I already said, it could be that that's not really the thing, but while you're doing that thing and you think it's going to be, even if maybe in the future you understand it's not, you're not going to be lost. You change to another thing. If you think that this thing is the thing, you're not going to be lost until you really find the thing that you're going to make success with. But I think that you're going to make a lot of progress and be really proud and happy about that. So even like after watching this video, like the rest part of your day, you can find it if you really put effort on it. Just try to think about something without distracting your brain, or find some things to do, or just think about, or try to find something. Okay? Because the truth is that you don't need this video to find the thing to stop being lost. But the truth is, and I have to be honest, a lot of people are just a little bit lazy. You got what I mean? Maybe you're a little bit lazy as well. You have to admit it. And then you have to watch a video to then to find. But the truth is, you just have to find some things. Because there are a lot of people like, I don't know, and they just seek more pleasure, just don't doing nothing, getting fat. Like, what's the point of it all? You understand? It's a waste of time completely. It's a waste of your life, you got what I mean, when you're not in your purpose, especially when you get older, you got what I mean. It's a waste of time. The third thing is dedicate after finding the direction, the purpose. Because I already wanted to do YouTube for a very long time, but I always created a channel, but I always didn't move forward, didn't go forward. And I remember one time, 2 times actually, that I went a little bit more forward the first time. I remember that I created a channel, I was interested on that, and then I posted basically every single day for 30 days. And then another that I was interested in was a different kind of content, posted for 30 days. Maybe you could say that I was trying to find my type of content, maybe. And maybe we can say as well that I was too young to really find the thing to be consistent, because I was just like thinking about video games. And the truth is, when I started with 14, I was just thinking about that as well, but because I found self-improvement and I was improving myself, when I found my thing, I started dedicating to it, okay? So after finding the thing, don't be like me in the past, dedicate to it, really dedicate to it. Don't be lazy, okay, this is the thing, but then you start posting some videos. A lot of people on YouTube don't even post the first, a lot of people I want to be YouTubers don't even post the first video because they're afraid, blah blah blah. If they post the first video, a lot of times they don't even end up posting 3 videos. A lot of people don't even post 10 videos. A lot of people don't even post 25, 50, 100. And a lot of people don't even post like at least 100. You got what I mean? You can't just like post the first video and be like, this is not the thing that I want to do. Like, you have to post consistently. Of course, it's something that is going to give you joy, but of course there's the hard part. There's the part that you need some discipline there. You know what I mean? So a lot of people give up, especially on YouTube, I think as well. You can see like going on my channel, you're going to see how many videos I have. You can see like I have a lot of videos. You can see how much time I've been posting. Like not even a year, and I have all these videos. I know there's a percentage is from shorts, but it's like just 20. Then this means that basically the other videos are just like long form videos that I've been posting like in 10 months, you know what I mean? You can see that I've been consistent, you got what I mean? I've been consistent. If you watch my first video, my English is completely terrible, and now it's much better. It's not perfect, you still have to improve, but it's much better. I'm working on my English, I'm improving my videos, like I'm dedicating to it, you got what I mean? And sometimes it takes time, like I don't even have that much subscribers that I would like to have, you got what I mean? To be posting like quite consistently for like in a short period of time, because you know a lot of people have channel maybe for 2 years, but maybe they post once in a while, once in a month. Maybe they're a little bit motivated in their week, they post like every single day, but then they stop. Blah. It's always like that. So dedicate to the direction once you find it, because then like it's the same thing. It's like you found, but you're too lazy. Got I mean? That's why it's not good to be on a lot of time lost, because when you're lost, that's the time you do the most bullshit. You don't do nothing. You just seek more pleasure. You get lazy. You get weak. You got what I mean? So dedicate once you find the thing, okay? This is absolutely important. It's the same thing I said in the beginning. Having a mentality to change, to improve. You got what I mean? It's really important, okay? So go find the thing. Don't be fucking lazy. Because, like, after this video, after a couple of days, if you're still lost, it's because you didn't try to find the thing, okay? As I always said, maybe it's not exactly the thing, but I'm sure you're going to like to search some things, to seek some things, to try to find a thing, and you're going to find, okay, I'm quite interested in that. So you're going to start experiment. Maybe you really think that's the thing, but maybe not. I already said this many times, but it's really important, okay? So find the thing, the direction, the purpose, because this is important, something to work on, and to not just be seeking pleasure because you are just lost and do bullshit, as I told you in the beginning, the story with a friend of mine that was lost as well. So that's it. I hope I helped you, brother. Subscribe, and yeah, let's go to MMA. But I won't lie, I already trained MMA. What happened is because there's a problem with the battery and something like that, and then I'm actually like recording when I already hit that 1 hour workout. It was really good, so you're going to see. I got really sweaty, so watch that. Subscribe. I think I'm saying again. Yeah, I'm saying again. But yeah, let's go to MMA. Bye. Pretend that I still didn't hit the workout. Okay. I think I usually don't say bye, but let's go to MMA. That's it. Okay guys, this was the hardest workout ever. My god. This was absolutely fantastic. Really? Oh my god. This is actually the real workout that it was supposed to be. So yeah, I think today we could see that the other days I was not training as hard as I should, and I, because I think like you always have the capacity to train more. A lot of people just get to, if you read the book, David Goggins, the Can't Hurt Me, he's going to say that a lot of people just get to that 40% of their potential, and now I think I got 40%. I think I got 50%, but I could even go more. But it's really hard, so yeah, you have to make progress of it and try to go even harder and make it even better over time. So yeah, I forgot to pick the microphone, but yeah. This is hard. This is definitely. This was a nice workout. So I'm going to take a cold shower now, and I think you can see what I need. I'm trying to not my armchair to not like. No, I think it's clean. Maybe not, but yeah. Tired, but feeling really good. Today I tried some new combos, and I think that's basically the thing that I've improved the most, and I did it harder, and I improved. I did some different combos that I didn't before, and I did a different kind of workout, which is 1 hour. But instead of being 10 exercises of 5 minutes and some breaks, what I did differently is that there's just 7 exercises, but 6 minutes each, and maybe it didn't go to 1 hour because instead of me doing now like 1 hour, 1 minute break, I did it less. So I did like sometimes even 30 seconds, so maybe I can even increase a little bit the workout, really get to 1 hour. But that's it. Feeling absolutely fantastic, you can see. And yeah, I'm going to take a cold shower and then I'll see you back at dinner time. So guys, we are going to eat. So I'm going to eat now. I'm going to eat some sausages, some eggs, and some rice. That's it. Some 4 eggs, sausages, sorry, and some rice. So let's eat because I'm hungry. So someone commented on a video of mine, I think it was like the secret to happiness, something like that video. I think it was the second day. He was saying that it was basically wrong, and something like that. That I don't know, like that I was just basically happy just because I was on my parents' home and blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, he's right and wrong at the same time. And then we heard basics saying that I was basically just copying some things from the script from someone, which is not true. And then let's move on to the part that he's saying that basically as an adult, not that happy life is, I don't know, something like that. And for normal people, especially that don't like learn outside from school, of course life is going to be more shit. Maybe you have like bad relationships, bad like you hate your work, like you are not healthy, you just hate your life, like all your life is kind of shit. Of course that can happen. But this just happens for the people that don't improve themselves, don't learn outside from school and other things. So yeah, that's going to happen for someone who doesn't improve himself, who doesn't learn, but someone who learns about all the areas, because every area of your life, like relationships, fitness, health, like business, fulfillment, work, purpose, all that you can improve a lot more. So if you don't do that, of course your life is going to be kind of shit. So hey, basically he's wrong. You know what I mean? For example, making these days a lot of money is quite easy. So let me try to explain, because I know that saying this is basically easy is quite controversial. And the truth is, it's not easy, but it's easy compared to decades ago. Decades ago, to make a fuck ton of money, a lot more harder. Now these days, a lot more easier. Like you're basically gonna make a fuck ton of money just posting consistent, really good content, giving advice consistently, and then selling products to people. It's still hard. Like there's a lot of days you don't want to record, and then you have to just do the things that you said you would do. You have to be like. So I'm talking about productivity. I have to do the things I said I do. I have to check that the boxes. Actually didn't check. I did the things, but I still didn't check. I have to do that. You got what I mean? Like we have to do all these things. Sometimes you're nervous to say some things. Sometimes you're nervous to record. Sometimes you're nervous to sell the first product. Then you want to change to another thing, but you can't change. You don't want to do YouTube anymore. You're tired. It's hard. It's not that easy, but compared to decades ago, it's quite easy. So even making money, it's much easier these days. For example, relationships. A lot of people don't learn. I still don't know a lot about that to have the authority. Of course, I'm just 16 years old. But like even with friends, with family, like everything like in terms of relationships, it can be very much a lot more improved. Fitness, a lot more improved, health, a lot more improved, mental health, a lot more improved. So if you don't do these things, of course, your life is going to be quite a shit, and you'll just will be like, I just wish I was a young again, just to not have to work that shit job. So he's basically wrong and right at the same time, because if you're just like that normal people, that normal person, that's going to happen. But if you improve yourself and learn outside from school and in other areas and try to really improve, that's not the reality, you know what I mean? So basically, he's basically wrong, we could say. And basically, like, of course I wouldn't hear his advice, because of course it's not from someone which is successful, you know what I mean? He was like, life is quite bad because you work on 50 years on a 9-to-5 job and then you get heartbroken and yeah, there's bad things are going to happen, but that doesn't mean that your life is going to be a shit forever, you know what I mean? And especially as a man, like things like that's really difficult for you, like someone dies or you got heartbroken. There's some things that are actually beneficial to you as a man, because it makes you more stronger, you got what I mean? And like a man who's not strong, is too emotional, blah blah blah, it's not good, you got what I mean? That's why you're like more a man like at your 30s. Because when you're 20, you still didn't been through a lot of things. You're still like a little bit weak, maybe not, unless you've been improving, like when you're like 14, 16 years old, as I'm doing. But yeah. So yeah, if you had the same mindset as that person, bro, I promise, there's nothing good on having that mindset. Nothing. So if your mindset was the same of that person, or if that person is watching this video, I don't know, maybe not, change your mindset, because there's no benefit from that. Your life's not going to improve from thinking like that, you know what I mean? And yeah, and the reason why I'm quite happy, it's not because like I'm young and I don't have to pay taxes, and it's basically because I'm doing certain things that make me happy, as I said in the video. Because there was a time that I was depressed, not clinical depression, but depressed, basically depressed. And I was not even working, not doing nothing, just playing video games, doing that, and then I was feeling sad. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not that a lot of people, even young, like they're sad, so it's not about that. You know what I mean? And I'm waking up more early, doing more hard things, less pleasure, more happiness. You know what I mean? Like, it's not about being young. That doesn't make sense, but for people it makes sense because they think, but yeah. Another thing is, healing depression is actually not that difficult. In my opinion, and for I've heard, there's not such thing as like clinical depression, but depression which you can't do nothing, you can't fix it. Because the truth, I already heard people like saying that they were like someone which was clinical depression, had clinical depression. They said that he couldn't fix, and then he did improve himself on all of the areas, like all the areas: relationship, fitness, health, purpose, the work, and then that person just not depressed anymore. You know what I mean? So fixing depression, it's not that difficult. It's actually something which is easy, but they just like give you pills and that doesn't help. So it's interesting. And what that person was doing, just being a kid, just playing video games, do nothing, eating junk food. You know what I mean? So it's not about being young, that you're just happy. You know what I mean? But yeah, that person is like just wrong. And yeah, that's it. No, yeah, this sausage is really good. for a very long time I didn't eat a sausage. Like, it has been a long time I've eaten a sausage. It's really good. So yeah, that comments made me understand that what I've been saying is actually right. You know what I mean? So, as a typical person that I actually tried to help on that video, but it seems that didn't help. You know what I mean? So, maybe I should do another video about that. Maybe I should explain, should explain better. But maybe because I'm too young. Maybe because I'm young and I just feel that I'm just doing something, I'm super happy. It feels that it's just because I'm in that position and that person's not, that it's just because I'm in this position of just being young. It's because I'm like happy, really. Because like happiness is really interesting, really, because it's like, if you chase happiness, you're going to have less happiness. You know what I mean? If you don't chase happiness, you're going to have more happiness. That's interesting. Like, I think that works especially for men, especially when you're more like above 18 years old. That's so true. Like, if I just chase the pleasure, the happiness, basically, at the end of the day, I'm like unhappy. If I do all the things that I'm supposed to do, I really intrinsically want to do, which is do the things, hit the gym, memory card, record a video, and do some another work that I have to do, and then improve a little bit my English, then I'm happy. Even throughout doing that, like while doing that, and after that. You got what I mean? So I didn't chase happiness. Now I'm actually chasing because I'm like, okay, if these things make me happy and that pleasure and video games don't make me happy, so I'm going to chase that. So I'm basically chasing the happiness, but not chasing exactly because I'm like, I don't want to do that, but because I know that I'm going to be happy. Because like, I'm recording a video, you got what I mean? Maybe the first seconds you're like, first seconds not, like the first minute, 2 minutes, like, why? But then you get in the flow state, and then you're happy, you got what I mean? So a lot of people, when they're going to record a video, they are not actually like, I didn't want to record this video, they're like, fuck. But while you record the video, you're happy, you got what I mean? Usually, maybe someone recorded a video, maybe if you stutter a lot, maybe if you just talk shit, you'll be like, fuck, I can't talk properly. But usually like, you're just happy, because it's some work you're doing, you're fulfilled, you got what I mean? So, I'm glad that I'm learning, especially this thing, really at a young age, because the advantage of learning at a young age is that you just, you care that, like, the more young you are, the more, if someone says something when you're young, it's going to impact you more. But if you're like 60, like, do you know how difficult to change the mind of someone who is like 60 years old? If you're not some open-minded person, bro, it's impossible to change that person. But the more younger that person is more easy to change. So because I'm like really young, everything that I learn, like, it's 100% on my mind. So like, my mind is already like knowing what actually gives me happy and what not. So the adventure that I have is so big, you know what I mean? So, bro, like, now I know how to be happy. Like, that is so interesting, you know what I mean? No, I definitely know how to do that. And basically, one sentence I can say to you is that there's no happiness without pain. I already heard about this, is that there's two types of pain. The pain of regret, that basically makes you unhappy, negative thoughts and blah blah blah. And the pain of just hitting the gym, that a lot of times, especially when you're, like, I'm hitting the gym, it's hard, but I'm happy. I'm in my workout, but I'm still happy. You know what I mean? So there's these two kinds of pains. So you must choose this one, not this one, which is the regret, because this is going to make you unhappy. This is not going to make you happy. A lot of people just chase this kind of pain, not knowing, and they just end up happy. You got what I mean? Like they find a job they hate, instead of like just having the courage to just leave, to quit that job. They're like, I don't want the pain of talking to my boss. You got what I mean? They're just like, I don't want the pain of people think that I'm a loser because I quit my job and was actually quite good, but I actually don't like it because I just did it because people would respect me and make a lot of money. For example, an example of someone who became a doctor but didn't become a doctor because he liked it in the first place. Okay, if you like to be a doctor and you make money, fuck ton of money as well, okay, nice. But if you don't make, like, you become a doctor but it's not because you like them, that's a problem. You go. So like some people, they have a lot of reasons. They're like pains, some kind of pain, which is like that type of pain. It's not that bad, because if you overcome that, you're going to be happy. Like, I quit my job and now I found something that I want to do, maybe online, and then you're happy. You got what I mean? But otherwise, you have this unhappiness. Like, there's a lot of people that like working the job that they hate for like their whole fucking life. Of course you're unhappy. Of course. It's like, but these people actually can change their life, but they're just like too scared to go through that pain. Of course they're unhappy. A good example is, for example, I think a lot of people think that David Goggins, he can't be happy. Basically someone who basically trains all day, really hard things. He ran a lot of like 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers marathons, even for days. He did the pull-ups record, like more than 4,030 pull-ups. He does like a lot of these hard things, but the truth is he's happy because he's doing like even if like he has a lot of pain, a lot of work, a lot of hard shit that he doesn't want to do, he's happy. He's not depressed. Now these days it happens a lot of times. He's young. He doesn't have like the responsibilities. He can play video games, especially like a lot of times, even like in summer vacations. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. And there's still some young people that are fucking depressed. You got what I mean? So, yeah, this is interesting. So interesting. If you get this right and you start changing your mindset towards this, bro, that's when you're going to be happy, truly happy. And I have an advantage because I'm changing my mindset already as in a young age, which gives me advantage because it's more and more in mind. Because imagine you're 30 years old and the whole life you have this kind of mindsets, that kind of mindset, and then to change is more difficult. You still can, but it is more difficult. But the more younger you change, the more like the advantage you have. That's why a lot of, especially the killers, the people that are really making a fuck ton of money, a lot of times these days, it's not like some 30 years old man, some 18 years old, because he learns the things, he completely changed his mind, he's more disciplined, and then he did it. Now the person with 13 years old watches videos and thinks that they're a scammer, that it can be true. Sometimes it's not, but a lot of times it is as well. They're more lazy, they have some more mental beliefs. So yeah, if you're young, be glad that you're learning this and start changing your mindset. Because it saves you from a lot of unhappiness, basically. And from a lot of unproductivity. You got what I mean? So my camera, I think, is gonna die, so I want that my camera doesn't die until I finish my meal. At least I hope. camera, just let me eat my sausages and rice and a little bit of eggs. I'm just looking at the camera and trying to be lucky today for that not to happen. So yeah, this conversation was a completely very good conversation. So this is a really good value that I already made a video about it. Maybe I'll make another video about it, because like when I learned that, fuck you, it changes a lot your life. A lot your life. To the best, to better. So I'm like enjoying and even more having more fun than a lot of young people out there, and being productive at the same time. So of course I'm happy. You know what I mean? It's not some happiness that you're smiling every time, you're happy every time. Of course not. I have a lot of pain, the same as a lot of people, but the truth is that I have a lot of pain, but not from the pain of regret, things like that, or the pain of like, oh, I didn't do that. I have the pain of like doing the fucking thing. You know what I mean? And yeah, a lot of times even that pain is fun. In the gym is an example. There's like a guy that he's old, like 70 years old. I've seen him in the gym a lot of times, and you can see he's fucking happy because it's fun. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, what you're going to do when you're retired, like watch TV. What's the point? So that's it. Hope that these conversations helped you. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you back in another episode, another day basically. So that's it. I hope I helped you, brother. And bye. And my camera didn't die. Bye.